Well, the atmosphere is building up very, very nicely to what would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict, the sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I've always liked the look of Cole Palmer, Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. He just makes it very difficult to be contained.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's found a way through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's gone forward. Cucurella gets it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Palmer. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing...
There's the shot! Goal!
Paris Saint-Germain really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cucurella getting this one clear. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Palmer. Madueke.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Chance to shoot now. Shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And it's been taken short. Sancho, there's the hit! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
He's got away. Now this could be a chance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Palmer! Same again, same outcome. Adrabayo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And it's Eto'o. This might... Can he put it away? Yes, it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 17.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Madueke.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fernandez. And the pass is intercepted. Who saw this coming? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Pedro Neto does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Eto'o. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the time.
It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution in progress.
Just a quarter of an hour to play.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Sancho.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
They've played it short. Now it's Pedro Neto. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through, now is he in? And he's in on Bullet! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Bullet has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 2 then.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
James.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Bullet. And it's Eto'o. Oh, delightful ball. And he's certainly on. He's had a shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Number 20, Lionel Messi.
So that's it. It is all over. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear.
And now
We are
to
coming
all
for the
members of
prize,
crowd,
and we're
I'd
not
like
going
to ask
away.
you to join me in
So just one more hurdle before the ultimate final where everybody wants to be, and the atmosphere is truly sizzling. Expectations high, volume high, tension high, but most importantly of all, the stakes very, very high. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. It is extraordinary to think we've already reached this stage. Just this game, and then the final.
Yeah, one of the occasions of the season, and in an atmosphere to match it. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative, which is a potential game of chess. It deserves much more than that, Peter. Here's hoping.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Passing nice and neat. And that's a good... It's Eto'o! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. The less said about that pass, the better. Out for a throw. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And now they can clear their lines. Played back in. Ruben Dias with the clearance. Looking for the runner. And he's taking no chances there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And through to the goalkeeper. But he's one-on-one! He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 17.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now that's well seen too. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ruben Dias, Nico Gonzalez, here's Doku, Guardiol, now it's Doku, he's got space in the area, Alexander-Arnold defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Half-time in the semi-final. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
So it's half-time in the semi-final. Paris Saint-Germain in control at half-time. Great chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, the look on his face says it all. Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. That was well played, well stopped.
It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up early in the second half. And it's Gundogan. Vardiol. And that has left him in a heap. He's found a way past. Bernardo Silva. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Haaland. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that's...
Nico Gonzalez. Doku. Doku running with the ball. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Always onto this. Can he finish? They've done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
69 minutes is number 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Coming on the field is
Doku.
number 15, Mbappe.
And they've got a throw.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 9, Iniesta. Coming on to
So
replace him
2-1
is
now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, can he get onto this? Doku. A searching ball that into space. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 81 minutes is number 19.
Paris Saint-Germain making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Matheus Nunes. And Vardiol. Nico Gonzalez.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. Doku. Vieira. And he cuts out the supply. And we're done. They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well be champions. So this is the one we've all been waiting for, the crowd embracing the ultimate game in the competition, the ultimate date with destiny for their teams, as one of the game's most sought-after pieces of silverware is within their reach. No shortage of glitz or glamour, And fitting that the final chapter to what has been a great footballing saga should feel as it does here. Let us be treated to a grand finale. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, Jim, you've seen a lot of this type of tournament. What are you thinking about it?
Yeah, these games, Peter, are a real learning curve because you're coming up against teams and individual opponents that are unlikely to stick to what you'd really like them to do. That plays on your concentration and your ability to improvise against what you're facing, whilst playing your part in your own team's tactics. So it really is time to switch on here.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, it could be cagey. It's needless to say there's going to be quite a bit of probing from both sides. The teams are set up to counter to start with, and I think these early exchanges will be crucial in setting the tone for what unfolds.
Out towards the flank, and that's been drilled in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Messi, it's loose now and they want to get it back. De Vrij getting this one clear. So we're still where we started right now. Neymar, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And who else? Who else? The biggest stage, the biggest player. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. There's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Quality ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Neymar. Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
5 minutes till the break. Alexander-Arnold does well to get it back. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Correa, and it's
2
Damian.
minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Those of you making their way home.
Half-time in the final, Jim. How do you read it?
Paris Saint-Germain have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
So it's half-time in the grand finale.
20.
Paris Saint-Germain come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are back underway.
Number 17.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 23.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Paris Saint-Germain given another corner. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. Bissek gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Swung over. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Correa. Paris Saint-Germain are still that goal to the good. Correa. Eto'o. Always onto this. Bullet!
The attendance for this
And
match
a
was
terrific save from the keeper.
71,550.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's a mighty effort! Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Spread it left. Ashlani. Oh, this looks sharp. Thinks one through. Oh, that's clever. Carlos Augusto gets it away. That's tidy. Casemiro. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Zalewski. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
That's the throw.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
Number 18, Casemiro. Coming on the field is number 14,
Plays it in low.
Makalele.
DiMarco with the clearance.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
David Villa. Shot could be on. And Hullet! Sticks it away! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Number 17,
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is... And he'll shoot here! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Asllani is there and he can get that clear. Has a shot!
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Darmian. 4 extra minutes added on. Eto'o. And the shot! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been a...
And that's it. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. What a moment this is for all connected with the team. It's a day for pride, a day for glory. Another grand chapter to be added to their glittering history.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the regional police.